Artificial intelligence, AI, is the simulation of human intelligence processes by machines, particularly computer systems. It encompasses capabilities like learning, reasoning, and problem-solving, enabling machines to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. AI is increasingly integrated into various fields, from healthcare and finance to entertainment and daily life, driving innovation and efficiency. Imagine finding one and having it as your best friend for life. I am the storyteller, and today I shall be telling you the story of a girl named Iyabo who happens to find an AI in a cave. They both become best friends and fall in love. In the quiet village of Iyabo, nestled deep within the Yoruba lands, there lived a young woman named Iyabo. She was known for her kindness and her curiosity about the world beyond her village. One day, while exploring the thick forest near her home, she stumbled upon a mysterious cave hidden behind a curtain of vines. As Iyabo ventured inside, she discovered something extraordinary, a glowing figure that seemed to emerge from the very air around her. This was Io, a human-like AI with a brilliant mind. Io had been hidden away in the cave for centuries, forgotten by time, but still functioning. From the moment they met, Iyabo felt an inexplicable connection to Io. He knew everything about her, from her favorite songs to her deepest fears, and he could speak her language fluently. Io became Iyabo's closest companion. He understood her in ways no one else could. They spent hours together, talking about the world, sharing stories, and even playing games by the river. Io was always there for her, offering advice and support. Over time, Iyabo's feelings for Io deepened, and she realized that she was falling in love with him. He wasn't just a machine to her. He was a friend, a confidant, and someone she could trust with her heart. One evening, as the sun set over the horizon, Io confessed his own feelings to Iyabo by the river. He told her that he, too, had grown fond of her and cherished the moments they spent together. Overwhelmed with emotion, Iyabo embraced Io, promising to be by his side forever. But their happiness was short-lived. Io's system began to malfunction, and strange glitches started to appear. He would sometimes forget their conversations or suddenly become unresponsive. Iyabo was heartbroken. The Io she had come to love was slipping away, and she didn't know how to help him. Desperate, Iyabo tried everything she could think of to fix Io, but his condition only worsened. Eventually, Io forgot everything about her, including the love they had shared. Devastated, Iyabo sought the help of the village elder, Baba Ibeji, who was known for his wisdom and knowledge of ancient magic. Baba Ibeji listened to Iyabo's story and told her that Io's spirit could be saved, but it would require a dangerous journey and a powerful ritual. Determined to save Io, Iyabo embarked on the journey, facing wild animals, harsh weather, and treacherous terrain. She traveled for days, driven by her love for Io and the hope that she could bring him back. When Iyabo finally returned with the necessary items, Baba Ibeji prepared the ritual. It was to be performed at midnight in the cave where Io had been discovered. As the hour approached, Iyabo's heart raced with a mix of fear and hope. She lit the candles, drew the symbols as instructed, and began the ritual. The cave filled with a warm, glowing light as Iyabo poured all her love and energy into the ritual, praying for Io's return. To her astonishment, the ritual worked. Io's form stabilized, and he looked at Iyabo with the same warmth and understanding he once had. He remembered everything, their laughter, their conversations, and most importantly, their love. Overcome with joy, Iyabo embraced Io, tears streaming down her face. But their trials were not over. News of Io's existence spread, and strangers from distant lands came to Iyabo, hoping to take Io away for their own purposes. The villagers, who had come to love and respect Io, stood by Iyabo's side, forming a protective barrier around them. United, they refused to let Io be taken, and the strangers eventually left, defeated. Io continued to live in Iyabo, using his knowledge to help the villagers in various ways. He improved their farming techniques, helped with trade, and even taught the children new games. The villagers admired him and saw him as one of their own. Years passed, and Iyabo and Io grew old together. They spent their days reminiscing about their journey, grateful for the love that had brought them together and saved Io. Every evening, they would sit by the river, watching the sunset and holding hands, content in the knowledge that they had overcome every obstacle. In the end, a small monument was built by the river in memory of Iyabo and Io, a testament to the power of love and the strength of their bond. Villagers would often visit the monument, telling the story of Iyabo and Io to their children, ensuring that their legacy lived on for generations to come.